talks about remembering your first love. And I kind of been thinking about that off and on for weeks. And I've been puzzling over it in some respects. But what the Lord spoke to me this morning was, He just reminded me of days when when I first got saved. I jumped into, I got an American Standard Bible. It was like this thick, okay? And I jumped into that thing and I studied it and I studied it and I studied it. What do you want to do? And I really wanted to be a man of God. I wanted to be a man of God. That's it. And the Lord brought that up to me this morning. He wanted to be a man of God. I want to be a man of God. That's what I want to be. You know, what's your ambition in life? What do you want to do? What do you think you want to do? I want to be a man of God. That's it.
Praise God.
I'm sure each and every one of you do that too, right? I'm not the Lone Ranger. A couple things happened this morning. One, when Marissa and Alex were singing, it said that, I forget the exact words, but it had to do with Holy Spirit, make room for the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Okay? The next thing that happened was that Liliana came over and prayed with us, and she made room for the Holy Spirit because when we prayed with her, she got filled. Am I right? Big time, right? I mean, God really touched it. So let me tell you what I had written a few months ago, and then I added to it today. In Luke 2, it says, "And so it came to pass that Joseph went up out of the city of Nazareth there in Galilee, clear on down to Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be enrolled or taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. And while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, laid him in a manger." Now listen, but there was no room. There was no room. It's interesting, if you were God, where would you have your son be born? It's also interesting that when God came to visit earth, there was no room for him in the end. Sort of a precursor of his entire life, I guess. Or even today, there are people who refuse to make room for him. They have room and time for just about everything else in their lives. It seems that he is still consigned to a position outside of the city, outside of the general society. What I saw today was people